everybody, welcome to Golf Club Wasteland. This is a new demo, part of the big adventure event, even though I guess it's not, maybe a little more golf than adventure. I guess probably a equal dose of both. So let's check it out. Alright, so let's go ahead and start a new game. Outskirts of Alphaville. I ran to the restricted area where the taxi ship landed.
Ready nostalgia for Mars.
Hello all you Martians out there. It's your Terran fixed foot soul with a bit of that old world flavour. You're tuned to Radio Nostalgia from Mars. Breathe easy, kick back, and reminisce.
Take my hand, explaining me this project called humanity. Don't let go.
There we go.
While on this ride, there will be no surprise. All I know is that we shouldn't be sad when we think of the road ahead. Take my hand, don't let go. I know we won't get lost. Oh no, wait. Take my hand.
What the hell?
Don't let go. The signs are fake and the maps are false, but we must go on. Whisper directions through our keys as we drift through this metropolis. Take your earphones off and listen to me, and I'll guide you through this cacophony. People talk, but they've nothing to say. Why would anyone know the way? Take my hand, don't let go.
Migrant Motel, usually a group will arrive.
I know we won't get lost. Oh no, wait. Take my hand, don't let go. The signs are fake and the maps are false, but we must go on.
This can't be right.
Take my hand, we're almost there. I'm not going anywhere. GPS, no Google Maps. They
Wait, did the cow eat my ball? Is that what happened here?
All I know is that we shouldn't be sad when we think of the road ahead.
Alright, that might work. Damn it! Oh, it did work.
Radio Nostalgia from Mars.
Wow, what a way to start the show. Anna Churchin would take my hand, her sublime take on our wonderful project called Humanity. Beautiful. Plenty more to come into Soul Show, a show packed with stories and music to remind ourselves of where we are and how far we've come. Our first caller for the show calls it like it is and was a hard-hitting look back at the last days on Earth from the perspective of a shrewd businessman and loving father. Stories, memories, the good old days, original sources, authentic tales, hope, inspiration, drama.
Radio Nostalgia from Mars.
I worked in oil, brokering gasoline to be exact. It's a strange business, probably not like you would actually imagine it to be. My day started something like this. I check Reuters and my sheets. See if there's been a change in the fundamentals. See if the spread's up or down. And then when the clock strikes go, I'm on the phone. I could be calling some commercial shop in Bumble, Kansas, where little old Sue loves to know how my daughter's doing. Or I could be trying to get into the head of a powerful Russian who knows the world wants his phone number. That's when the psychology kicks in, and I go to work. If they pick up the phone, they're mine. That's the game. I started when I was 29, 30. My boss was a coked-up, perma-tanned moron who was wasted by lunch. More money than sense.
There's no way to get
Screaming
up
at
there.
waiters because, you don't drink gin out of a glass like that. And Caesar salad is supposed to have 8 pieces. 8 pieces of chicken, you stunted fool. Stunted fool was his favorite insult. It's coming from a guy who was 5 foot nothing. That was pretty much my life, 24/7. I traveled a lot, meeting clients all over the world. The Amazon, the Gulf, Siberia, Central Asia, the States, Singapore, everywhere. Looking back, I can't claim that I ever would recommend that life, nor can I claim that I was ever really happy doing it. But it was fun. I mean, talk about your share of moments. There was this one girl, some strange mix of Algiers and Paris, with some sprinkle of Havana, a dancer, naturally. So pretty. She'd turn a priest's head or give a nun a... Sometimes I wonder what happened to her. But we all had the same feeling. This can't last. And sure enough, we were right. First, you couldn't drink the water. Then you couldn't eat the crops. And pretty soon, we wouldn't be able to breathe in air. I remember looking at Emmy and wondering what kind of a future would she have. So I decided to do something about it. The Mars project was Plan B for planet Earth, which was most evidently The family and I had already put down roots in Tesla City by the time the great catastrophe really hit. The corporation knew my contacts in the world of drilling and refining would be useful, so I adapted my skills to something more practical. Now we are all that keeps this little planet running. Mining those Martian chemicals for the battery banks, Martian cement for the buildings. My pure little Emma has a future. When somebody sits down and writes this all up for the history books, it might just be men like me they'll be hailing as heroes. It's men like me who saved humanity.
Dang it.
Men like me who took us further than we ever dreamt possible.
Radio Nostalgia from Mars.
Wow, some pretty heavy stuff. Reminds us that all kinds made it up here to Mars, but we're all in it together now. And remain creatures of the world. You're tight beam to Radio Nostalgia from Mars. Music for the lost days of Earth.
Every morning I like to look at the sky. I whisper a word or two, and it blows right back at you. The smell of coffee and the bread.
so close. Damn it. Oh, here comes back. How in the world am I supposed to get over that? The old college try.
You're home away from home. Radio nostalgia from Mars.
Creatures of the world, now that Attracted takes us back. Stefan Milenkovic, pining for blue skies, us musing on the games we play. Just a reminder that until further notice, there is a moratorium on all team leaders playing card and board games with their teams, following an incident over a game of Monopoly in Section C. All senior section team leaders will convene for emergency counseling and anger management courses. Until then, there'll be no intersectional board game tournaments and no games with groups larger than 4 people at a time per team. In the interim, teams are encouraged to take advantage of the half ration special on OMAS, the delicious and relaxing drink that takes the edge off of everything.
Alright, well I know where to go now.
Our next caller, Yamil, takes us into her world of food, smells, sensuality, blue skies, and sings us a personal song to remember.
Histoire, mémoire, le bon vieux temps, source originale, fable authentique, espoir, inspiration, drame, musique, radio nostalgie de Mars.
Dang it.
I have nightmares. I'm happy to be alive, but I knew many who deserved to live more than I did. But this is a radio program about nostalgia, not guilt. I've been nostalgic since I was 20, when I left Havana. In Europe, I felt different. Each country has a smell. Mars doesn't. Where I come from, the smell of the ocean, mango, bananas, coconut, mama's food, ropa vieja de la abuelita, el con gris, la yuca con mojito, the most beautiful sun on Malecon, the smell of my street when the rain falls, all of that make me into the person I am. So when I left, I grew stronger. I experienced the world, but forever stayed incomplete. So now I'm double nostalgic. We were full of life, laughing on warm nights under blue sky, touching each other. The air filled with the smell of sweat from dancing with a orchestra Aragon playing from an apartment. Now, the only way I can feel this scent is by singing. ¿Cómo fue? No sé decirte cómo fue. No sé explicarme qué pasó, pero de ti me enamoré.
Oh.
Fue una luz que iluminó
didn't quite make it up.
todo mi ser. Tu risa como manantial llenó mi vida de inquietud. Fueron tus ojos o tu boca, fueron tus manos o tu voz. Fue a lo mejor la impaciencia de tanto esperar tu llegada, mas no sé decirte cómo fue, no sé explicarme qué pasó, pero de ti me enamoré.
Slušajte Radio Nostalgiju sa Marsa.
I also didn't think I'd
Thank
make
you,
it in
Yumio.
there.
What a wonderful story. Reminds us that life is about so much more than just base survival. Well, living in space has always been challenging, and here's a song that pokes a little fun at living in cramped quarters. Needs no introduction. Argue all you want. It's a classic.
Take a moment, relax, and remember with Radio Nostalgia from Mars.
A Russian and an American work together in space. A very different sight from the Cold War arms race.
Boom!
Kubrick or Tarkovsky, Solaris or 2001. Melville or Dostoevsky. The same
Parallax view. What happened to the radio? Yeah, let's turn this off. Dang it. Forgot you're supposed to aim a little high for those. Sorry about the vacuum noise in the background. God. Now I just need to get closer. Alright, that was a little too close. Or not. Ah, there we go. Is it gonna beep the whole time? Game's a lot less entertaining without the radio. Wow. Dang, I might get a record on this one. I mean, probably not. For me, it's a record. Boom! Diary entry unlocked.
Argued about art, values and international relations. Two astronauts argued. Америка убила иракцев, убила Че, Аленда и Ламумбу.
did unlock something.
Корейцев и вьетнамцев, распространяя демократию. Don't get me started on Stalin and your talent to suffer under SARS, my friend. Your history is long. You also inflicted scars. Two astronauts argued about art, values and international relations. Two astronauts argued. They speak in two tongues, but still for hours they talk. The same oxygen in their lungs, the same thrill on their spacewalk. Я скучаю по утреннему кофе в Москве. Сказал российский космонавт. I miss my dog Laika in the sunrise. Said the American astronaut. Я скучаю по жене и домой. Сказал российский космонавт. Also miss my wife and like Charlie the astronaut. Two astronauts argue about art. That is an international relations. Two astronauts как светит солнце, свет Бога, как прекрасна голубая земля. Говорится, гей из Роскосмоса. Indeed, search, my friend, with home on a night, on a mission.
Not far enough.
For mankind.
Keep hoping it'll hit that lip, but can't quite. Got it.
Two astronauts argued about art. That is an international relation. Two astronauts argued. Two astronauts argued about art. That is an international relation. Two astronauts argued. Two astronauts
Got close.
Two astronauts.
Boom. Alright, I'm getting into this game. And now right when the demo ends, I'm really getting into it.
Muzika iz starih dobrih dana.
Right, thanks for joining me. Hope you like the Mulo radio and the post-apocalyptic
and
golf.
arguably the first interplanetary hit, Two Astronauts, an anthem to the Great Evacuation. and certainly one of our most popular requests. Speaking of requests, please follow Habitat protocols for sanitation. No liquids other than bodily in the main bin, including pee. Some of you don't like it,
Including pee.
but all water is recycled, so pee into the funnel installed next to your toilet, please.
Alright, well, thanks for joining me, and
Speaking
we'll
of
see you
pee and
tomorrow.
poop, we recently welcomed our first official little Martian to the colony, and our next caller,
Speaking
Sophia,
of pee and poop.
tells us what it's like to be a new mother on
Alright,
Mars.
so we'll see you tomorrow with a new demo. Bye-bye.
Radio or data from Mars.